she's not evolving with where her company has evolved. And I think that that change for the fan base, you don't feel as much like you can be Hailey Bieber when you do know that e.l.f. purchased it for $1 billion. In this past week, Hailey Bieber's Rhode misses sales targets after the e.l.f. Beauty acquisition as shares slip 7%. So
I called it.
After this huge acquisition, the largest in beauty before Kering and the L'Oreal deal, she goes into Sephora and they can't make Target. What's fascinating is that although it's 7%, almost all of the fashion companies are up. 6 or 7%. Prada's up. All of them are up. And it shows you that when your brand is built on scarcity and tapping into aspirational brand that is hard to access, it's hard to maintain that when you go mass market. Like, there needs to be an evolution. There's nothing on her page showing the formulation, how she's doing this, the behind the scenes, what her day-to-day looks like. It almost looks like she's less involved than ever and her product is more available than ever.
It also shows you that if you can build a brand as a founder, you can get some MBAs in a giant public corporation to overpay for it because of your brand, in addition to your product. And that's why it's very important for founders to focus on brand, because you get multiples that make you a lot of money, and then you can let the MBAs explain to shareholders a 7% drop, which is catastrophic in most worlds.
The way that the deal was structured, she doesn't get all of the money up front. Like, there's a part of like her being involved, and then once so much time has passed and all of these benchmarks are met, she's able to like release more and more of the funds. There's a disparity with message. I need to be so involved because I'm no longer my husband's wife. Like, she's become as, if not more relevant than Justin in a business setting. She's made way more money from a business context, but she's not giving us any more of what it now looks like to be like a real executive of a huge company.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
So today Betty is hosting a class inspired by the new Rare Beauty fragrance. When you smell the scent, where does it transport you to?
I don't think I'm allowed to say where it transports me.
What the heck?
I love, honestly, that was the thing. Remember when we were promoting the album and I was like, I love this thing. It's not out yet. When you guys are going to lose your mind when you have it. Oh, I don't know if one of the things I wear is out yet. Okay. When she's gone, I spray it all over me so I can remind myself of her while she's gone. It's terrible.
It's so cheesy.
That is the secret sauce of Sephora, I'll tell you. So, if you take a step back and, when Sephora first came to America in 1998, similar to me, it was a bit of an outsider. And, a lot of the big strategics didn't want to work with us. There was the big department stores. And so just by sheer survival, we had to work with these little indie brands and start in the kitchen, and we would start early and we'd hear their stories and we'd be in there trying the formulations and give feedback. And any brand that's ever worked with us, I see one in the audience here, knows that we really love getting in there and getting in the kitchen, and that allows us to build a brand together in many ways. So you think about, you take for granted brands like Too Faced, Urban Decay, Stila, these brands that were, not household names 26 years ago. So I think that, to your question, it's really about getting in early. I see the CMO of Rare Beauty here, and I remember our very first meeting. It was Goop in a Jar and Selena Gomez, and it was like, whoa, and and her passion for the Rare Impact Fund and her belief in giving back. And so we were like, wow, great founder, great team, good product, wow, and they give back as well to an authentic cause that's very, very real to the founder. You could not ask for anything more as a merchant. Now let's get in the kitchen and figure it out together.
Ulta Beauty's retail decision has sent tremors through the beauty world, sparking questions and excitement as Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty steps into the spotlight, while Hailey Bieber's Rhode Beauty remains on the sidelines. The path to Rare Beauty's Ulta launch is nuanced and intricate, with behind-the-scenes maneuvers capturing the attention of beauty lovers, insiders, and pop culture fans alike. Ulta Beauty isn't just a regular store. It's a powerful stage for brands aiming for mass market validation. With over 1,300 locations across the U.S. and a digital presence drawing millions monthly, a place on Ulta's shelves can elevate a brand from indie favorite to mainstream sensation, transforming cult status into household recognition. So when it broke that Rare Beauty, helmed by global icon Selena Gomez, would launch nationwide at Ulta on February 1st, 2026, anticipation skyrocketed. Yet, in the background, another narrative was unfolding. Hailey Bieber, the force behind Rhode Beauty, had also approached Ulta, only to be declined. What guided Ulta's choice, and what does it signal for celebrity beauty brands? Selena Gomez introduced Rare Beauty in 2020, aiming to upend unrealistic beauty standards that had long dominated the industry. Centered on self-acceptance, mental health, and individuality, Rare Beauty's mission struck a chord with consumers. Gomez's message, "You're not meant to look like everyone else," resonated in a market crowded with uniformity. But Rare Beauty's appeal extends beyond its feel-good messaging. Lightweight foundations, luminous blushes, and long-lasting concealers won praise from both makeup artists and everyday users. Packaging was designed with accessibility in mind, thoughtfully accommodating those with dexterity challenges. The brand's Mental Health 101 campaign and Rare Impact Fund brought tangible resources to communities in need. By the time Rare Beauty's Ulta launch was announced, it was already a phenomenon, breaking records at Sephora and amassing a dedicated online following. Ulta didn't make this decision in isolation. Insiders revealed that demand for Rare Beauty had surged well before launch day, with the brand ranking in Ulta.com's top 5 most searched. In 2025, it even became the most searched cosmetic brand on Ulta's site, showing customers weren't just interested, they were eager. Why this magnetic pull? Selena Gomez's influence is undeniable, with more than 400 million followers worldwide, spanning generations. But celebrity status alone doesn't guarantee a brand's success. Just look at other celebrity brands that have faded. Rare Beauty's rise is grounded in authenticity. Gomez's openness about mental health, her willingness to share personal struggles, and her direct role in product creation have set her brand apart. Fans view Rare Beauty not as another star's side project, but as a genuine reflection of Gomez's vision and values. February 1st, 2026, marks a new era as Rare Beauty debuts in Ulta stores nationwide. For fans, this means easier access to beloved products. For Ulta, it's a partnership with a brand that's already proven its relevance and staying power. Ulta's merchandising team welcomed the collaboration, acknowledging Rare Beauty's strong brand equity and overwhelming customer demand. Beauty advisors at Ulta underwent specialized training to familiarize themselves with the entire Rare Beauty collection, ensuring a smooth experience for both new and returning shoppers. Early forecasts suggest Rare Beauty's Ulta launch could match or even outpace its Sephora debut, highlighting the brand's expanding influence. As Rare Beauty gears up for its big Ulta debut, Hailey Bieber's Rhode Beauty faces a different scenario. According to industry sources, Bieber and her team approached Ulta for nationwide distribution with a compelling pitch. Rhode had quickly built a cult following with its minimalist skincare, viral lip treatments, and Bieber's carefully crafted brand image. Yet, Ulta ultimately declined, at least for now. Sources attribute this to several factors: Rare Beauty's overwhelming demand, Ulta's intent to avoid market cannibalization among celebrity brands, and a focus on brands with sustained momentum. It's a clear reminder that in the fiercely competitive world of prestige beauty, not every popular brand can share the same shelf. Over the past decade, celebrity-founded beauty brands have flooded the market, from Rihanna's Fenty Beauty, credited with transforming shade inclusivity, to Lady Gaga's Haus Labs, Kylie Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics, and Jennifer Lopez's JLo Beauty. However, as the market evolves, shoppers are becoming more selective. Rare Beauty's ascent isn't just due to Selena Gomez's fame, but also the brand's ethos, product innovation, and genuine connection to real people. Rhode Beauty, though promising, is still early in its journey and must differentiate itself in a saturated space. Retailers like Ulta face tough decisions. With limited shelf space and a customer base that craves both novelty and reliability, they prioritize brands offering more than just a celebrity name. Rare Beauty's Ulta launch is shaping up to be one of 2020 SIX's biggest beauty events. Early indicators point toward record sales, and social media is already buzzing. For Selena Gomez, it's affirmation of her vision, a beauty brand that dares to be distinct, now available to even more fans. For Hailey Bieber and Rhode Beauty, the story is still unfolding. Industry watchers expect Rhode to keep growing its direct-to-consumer business, refining its offerings, and possibly returning to retail negotiations in the future. Rhode fans remain devoted, and the brand's minimalist approach brings something unique to skincare. Ulta's strategy is clear: amplify brands with passionate followings, clear demand, and a compelling vision. Rare Beauty checks every box. The Rare Beauty versus Rhode Beauty storyline is tempting. Two A-list founders, two beloved brands, one influential retailer. But the real story goes beyond rivalry. It's about what today's beauty consumer seeks: authenticity, inclusivity, quality, and purpose. It's about how retailers adapt to an ever-changing landscape, balancing hype with substance. And it's about the power of a clear vision, how a brand built on values and innovation can stand out. Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty didn't reach these heights by chasing trends, but by setting them. As Ulta opens this new chapter, the standard for beauty brands has never been higher. For Hailey Bieber and Rhode Beauty, the journey continues, and with the industry's love of comeback stories, all eyes will be watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe for the latest beauty updates and behind-the-scenes exclusives. From indie launches to major retail moves, stay tuned for every twist in the world of celebrity beauty. Subscribe now.